Aloha Starlights, welcome back to Novacraft. My name is Ness and thanks for joining me today. I look a little bit different. For some reason my game is having a hard time loading different skins. So for now, I guess I'll just have the pink hair and the kitty ears, which I do love, by the way. In last week's episode, I put Ace the Stingray over our base to join our jellyfish over our bay, and I really love the way this came out. We did put some firefly bushes right around the edge of our shoreline here in our bay, and at night this looks amazing. One thing I do want to do is go on a little adventure for today's episode, and you'll notice I have just a few coral reefs here. I want to go to a warm ocean biome and I want to bring back some more coral reefs, and I'd like to get some tropical fish more. The only thing I'm trying to see, hello armadillo, the only thing I want to see is about how I can keep these in without them wandering away. So I'll have to figure that out. And I'd love to get some turtle eggs. So we're going to be chilling a little bit in this episode. We're going to go over to the warm ocean biome. I'll see if I can get some of the tropical fish and maybe they can stay in this area. And then, well, if you're new to the channel as well, thank you for joining me. Every view helps my little channel grow. So thank you for that. And if you like the videos, if you give it a like, I would greatly appreciate it. And if you subscribe, I would be eternally grateful to you. We also have some other members that play on the Novacraft server. The link's in the description below. So if you want to check out their channels, they have some awesome stuff as well. And hopefully some of the other members of Novacraft will be putting out some videos as well. So looks like our little community is finally starting to grow. So up next, let's go on our little adventure and let's go on to finding some coral reefs. Now we do have a tunnel shortcut through the nether to get to our warm ocean biome, so I'm gonna go ahead and go through there and we'll see about getting our coral reefs very soon. And we're across the other side. For those that don't know, this is actually Ink Charlie's future base entrance. She has an amazing build that she's working on. I'm really excited about it. And actually, she's going to be my neighbor. So at least I won't be far from other players. It won't be as lonely. So this is one of the nether tunnels, one of the nether tunnels that we worked on. And we have our gunpowder farm here. Hey. Well, they're not mine, but they look so cute. I need to get myself some dogs. Okay, I'm getting distracted. We're on a mission, and our mission is get our coral reefs. I could try flying out there, but I might crash in one of these tunnels. And I would prefer, if it's possible, I don't want to crash into anything. So let me go ahead and put our minecart here, and we're off. This is a little bit slow. Maybe we need to speed it up. This is actually the entrance, or tunnel I should say, to Good Boy Judd's base. He has a really beautiful mythical? I'm not saying that right. He has a magical base with mushrooms and It's so pretty. Maybe we can make plans and have them give us a base tour. I don't like going to people's bases and snooping around. I don't know, feels kind of unethical. You know what, being a snoop or a busybody, as some people say. In Spanish, sometimes we'll say un averiguado, and that's basically like somebody that's a busybody. I thought I had that achievement, but maybe because I'm playing on a different console, I'm getting different achievements. I'm not sure. Sometimes Minecraft does this. I don't know if it's happened with you guys, but sometimes when you're playing on different platforms, I guess, or different consoles. Okay, Oh, here we go. So here I'm gonna focus on getting coral reefs, and I'll see in my ender chest. I believe there's an ender chest out here, but I'm gonna see if I have some buckets and I can bring back some tropical fish. I'm just going to speed run this really quick. It's a little bit further than I remember. Hey, Bonnie. What are you doing out here, Kiwi? Alright, for some reason I got scared. I thought that didn't work. It's nighttime, so I'm gonna go ahead and sleep and make it daytime. Alright, we've arrived to the tropics. Hi, little bunnies. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can collect some coral reefs, different colors, and we'll put that on the shoreline. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and collect the coral reefs, and I guess maybe we can do a time lapse, so that way we can kind of speed it up a little bit. All right. Well, I'm back in the nether hub, in the tunnels. I think I missed my exit here. I'll go ahead and leave this chart, and let me just run back to where I'm supposed to be. I didn't want to take all the coral reefs from the area. I think I just need a few for what I'm going to be working on. So let's go back home. and see what we can do. Home sweet home. Neptune tides. Can we just appreciate the sunset really quick? But look how pretty that looks. Okay, let's go to bed. Beautiful morning here on Neptune tides, and I'm kind of seeing what I'm gonna do here regarding my coral reefs. Would it look bad to have like a little wall to ensure that my fish friends do not leave this area? So what I mean by that is I put this here. I am collecting puffer fish because that's going to be one of the ways we can get more nautilus, so I'm really looking forward to that. I'll leave this here for now. So I'm thinking about maybe making a wall and filling in the rest with sand, kind of making this like a little giant tropical swimming pool type thing. I don't want to ruin the aesthetic, but I think we can pull this off. Well, let's give it a shot and see how it looks. We can always rearrange later on, and that's... Actually, no, I can't do that. Okay. Let me get some sand. I think I had some extra sand over on this part of the beach. Because I really don't want to use all my coral reefs at all, so I just want them to be like on the top. Let's see what we have here. We have some dirt I can use. And let me use the dirt. And then I'll fill in with sand if we have to. I really have to fix my elytras. I'm gonna fall in mid-flight, and I just know I'm going to because I tend to forget. I think this should be okay. I know these guys. More than anything, they're just a nuisance. I think going to do something like this. And there's the man with the trident. Okay. I think that should work. I'm the trident man. me see if I can make this look a little bit more natural looking. Let's see how that's gonna look. Yeah. Okay, let's see how this looks, kind of mixing in the colors. Yeah, I'm liking this. I'm liking it. I just hope it doesn't mess up the bay aesthetic that we're doing. And I really want this to kind of blend in with the ocean. So I'm hoping this won't look too like I'm dividing up the ocean too much. I'm gonna see if I can do this maybe if I leave these blue corals here, it'll look more natural. Like, more like water-like in this middle part. That might be a good idea. I think that's pretty good. Put a coral here. Put another one over here. Okay, now we can mix it up a little bit. There. And we'll put a red one here. You know what? I like it. I like it a lot. And I think if I can go ahead and let me see what I can do really quick. I think if I can do sandstone on top. This will create a nice barrier with the lights, and hopefully the lights will keep a lot of these mobs from spawning. And when I mean mobs, I really mean those drowns. They can be so annoying. Okay. Okay, I'm liking this. I'm really liking this a lot. Well, let me get some more sand really quick. Yeah, because I'm gonna need a lot more sand to finish this part. And that way we can kind of make sure everything is safe. I think this is gonna be great. And I'm thinking, no, that's fine. Let me go ahead and get some sand and we'll be right back. I have a secret, and I think it's important that all of you need to know this. Then please don't be upset with what I'm gonna tell you all, but I have a trust monster. Hello. Oh. And I'm deleting or getting rid of my little chest monsters, you can see here. Letting some things despawn. I made a little bit too many materials. And I still have these shulker box to put away that I just put here, but I'm hiding all my stuff back here. So that way it's kind of out of the way, and then I can go through it and see what I can do with all those materials. Anyway, let me show you the nice reveal of what I've been doing. Here's my bay. So we have our floating particles from our firefly bushes. We have all of our coral reefs in place. We were able to put in some more sea pickles so it looks a lot more lit up. We have our wall of coral reefs, keeping the dangerous ocean away from our safe bay area here. And on the outside, we did a little bit more landscaping and taking advantage of these new shells to give it a little bit more texture. I do want to do something to fill in that, or replace these dirt blocks with maybe something white. So it kind of looks like a little, wall, retaining wall. And we have some end rods keeping mobs away from desspawning. So I really like the way this turned out. So I'm really excited about it. Now up next, here comes the fun part. We're gonna have our tropical fish in this bay, and we're gonna go ahead and release them and see how they like their new home. I'm really hoping they won't despawn. So, yeah. We'll see how that looks. And I would love to have more tropical fish. But at least for now, we have a good start. And I think I'm pretty content with the way this turned out. Yeah, I think we're really gonna have to get a lot more tropical fish here. So I'm thinking for our next episode or our next video, I'd like to work on building a hotel in the area of the server that, I should say, the area of Neptune tides. It looks a little plain. Hey Celeste, what are you doing over there? Anyway, the area of Neptune tides still looks a little plain. Is this area? So I'm thinking about doing some kind of a hotel for our guest. And maybe right underneath Ace or Stingray, maybe do like a hotel. One thing I am regretting is I wish I would have made Ace a little bit higher in the air, but I'm not going to rebuild him. I like him just right there. So yeah, maybe do some kind of like a hotel in that area with a path over to this green spot. I'd like to maybe do a fountain later on. I realize now that I have to do some lighting on the beach. Let me make it daytime. I'm just loving the way this looks here. There's little details, but they sure do make the area look more alive. Come on, my friend. I know you don't like me, but I don't want you to drown. Okay. And I do need to do some more illumination here on our beach resort. On our beach. So I'm thinking a hotel over there would be awesome. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And I do have a game idea for our gaming district, which I'm really excited about. Well, my beautiful starlights, if you've watched the video up until this point, I want to thank you for doing so. It means a lot. And if you'd like to join our nice, friendly, beautiful community here on Novacraft, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel a lot. And if you like my videos, if you want to subscribe, I just said that. If you want to subscribe, please do so. I really appreciate it. But if you like my videos, if you give me a like and you want to comment, any suggestions that you'd like to see here at my base, I would greatly appreciate it. Well, once again, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you on the next episode. Bye, everybody!